I think the special guest of honor is not Kofi Adams, the Minister for Sports and Recreation, but our young lady Gaza is our special guest of honor. Please rise for some more applause. We need to continue to celebrate such excellence at such a foundational age. And this is what I believe will motivate a lot more. So Ghana Athletics, I want to thank you for inviting the young lady to join us at this special lunch. And I know in few years' time, the world will applaud her. The world will clap for her because she will make history and will make Ghana proud. In the same vein, the other three gentlemen whose video we just watched deserve also celebration. You can imagine how we were all stretching our necks to try to watch them perform. Can you just ask yourself if we had invested a little bit more in the production to capture those moments professionally, how all of us would have enjoyed it? This is a special invitation to the media and corporate Ghana to invest in school sports. Like the MC said, when they were on their marks, they never knew history was about to be made. That is what happens. You never know when that new record will be set. That is why you must identify with it. That is why you must put in. That is why we must all invest. So let's just use these few examples of making sure that we invest. Government is committed. I am committed as minister. Same way I know my staff, headed by the chief director, we are all committed. And I know Ghana Athletics is more than ready to support this project. And our coordinator for school sports and grassroots sports, his deputy, the NSA, all are committed. So let's just add something to this commitment and we'll see a lot more happen. Thank you very much for accepting. And those who are watching from home, who will be signing the checks to support this project, I thank you for agreeing. The leadership of the Committee of Youth and Sports, the Chief Director of Ministry of Sports and Recreation, a very, very, very hard-working Chief Director, in whom I am very well pleased, and all of you, the federations, you can bear witness that a lot of dynamism has been brought into the ministry, and response to matters is a bit more faster than you have ever witnessed. Mrs. Wilhelmina Samoa, I thank you so much for your service to Mother Ghana. The Director General and the able deputies of the National Sports Authority, the President of Ghana Olympic Committee and the executives, the head of sports at our various security agencies, President and executives of Ghana Athletics, the administrator and deputy of Sports Fund, the Ghana Sports Fund, the chief executive and deputy of Anti-Doping Agency, all other heads who are present, the chairperson and members of the local organizing committee, our athletes, officials and partners, the media, distinguished guests, our special group, the supporters union, who charge the atmosphere all the time, ladies and gentlemen, it is for me with a deep sense of responsibility that I stand here today to officially launch the 24th African Senior Athletic Championship, Accra 2026. From the moment Ghana was given the opportunity to host this championship, we have approached it with a clear sense of responsibility. We have engaged closely with the Confederation of African Athletics and worked through the local organizing committee to ensure that the foundations are properly laid. On behalf of the government of Ghana, I want to assure you that we are fully committed to delivering a successful championship. This commitment, ladies and gentlemen, is supported at the highest level and under the leadership of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. There is a clear understanding that every sport, and I mean every sport, must be given the space to grow and thrive. And every sport will be given the space to grow and thrive. And it is to this that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama saw to it that in less than 1 year in office, we worked through to make sure that the Ghana Sports Fund has been established. And all of us will bear witness that this is the structured funding process we are going through. Thank you. Athletics holds a special place in our national history. From the days of Maigahi to the remarkable contributions of Ali Senu, this sport has consistently projected Ghana onto the international stage. Today, we continue to see that same promise in athletes like Abdul Rashid Samini and Rose Yeboah, who are representing Ghana with strength and discipline. Their performances remind us that the foundation is stronger and the future is within reach. At the grassroots level, the story is even more encouraging. Across our schools, athletics remains one of the most vibrant and competitive spaces. Many of us here will bear witness in the days when we were in school that athletics registered the best of times in our school days, where we gather together and the entire school will celebrate. And so athletics remain a sport that if we invest in it right, it will galvanize our nation and bring it development. Recently, ladies and gentlemen, in Kumasi, the inter-school competitions once again showed the level of talent and the passion that exists amongst our young people. And one of them is here, and we celebrate you again, our young sister. The next generation, I must say, is ready. And what they need is opportunity, structure, and support. This is all they need from us. Let's give them the opportunity. The opportunity the Ghana Athletics is giving these young persons. Let's give them a structure, and let's give them the support. We should not have a situation where any athlete, whether amateur or professional, will run barefoot without spikes. The story is not right that we still have some regions that don't have running tracks, proper running tracks. They still do it on undulating tracks. This is not a story to tell. These young people need opportunity, they need structure, and they need support. Ladies and gentlemen, Accra 2026 must provide a platform for these young athletes to see what is possible. And that is where I agree with the president of GOC when he says we must create space for the young ones, the amateur from schools, to witness what the senior ones will be doing, and it will serve as a basis of what? Encouraging them. It must help us strengthen pathways and deepen mentorship and build a system that supports long-term development. Government has already taken steps in this direction by establishing the Ghana Sports Fund, which is designed to support talent development, infrastructure, and the overall growth of sports. Athletics stands to benefit significantly from this renewed focus, not because the minister loves athletics, but because he deserves that support. Ladies and gentlemen, there is also an important commercial dimension to this conversation. Athletics is a household product in our sports industry. What we need to give is a strong branding and a market positioning that attracts the right corporate investment. With the right structure, visibility, and storytelling, it can become a space where brands see value and choose to associate. To corporate Ghana, I want to extend a sincere invitation. Africa is coming to Accra. The continent's best athletes will be here, and the attention will be significant. This is the time to come on board, to partner, and to be part of building something meaningful. To our brothers and sisters across Africa, we look forward to welcoming you. When you arrive in Accra, we want you to feel at home. Ghana is ready to host, ready to organize, and ready to deliver a championship that reflects the best of our continent. Let us work together to make Accra 2026 a moment that moves athletics forward. And to us, Ghana, a lot of things are positioning themselves right. I don't know why the Ghana Athletics chose today, Wednesday, to launch Accra 2026. I say so because Wednesday has become a special day in Ghana. The day where we have declared it as the Fugu Day. Something merely went amiss, and as Ghanaians as we are, we took the moment, and now we are driving a product that everybody is looking for. Interestingly, the event that we are launching here, Accra 2026, is starting on the 12th of May. And exactly a month later, on the 11th of June, we will start the World Cup. Ghana is hosting to win here, and Ghana will participate in the World Cup again to make a great impact. Many things are aligning for us for good. I thank you so much. I thank you for coming around. I thank you for staying true to the growth of sports. Thank you.
Thank you very much.